Everyone talks about how beautiful spiritual awakening is, but no one tells you how much it can break you before it builds you. You might think spiritual awakening is all about peace, light, and bliss. But what if I told you that awakening can feel like losing your mind? That your relationships might crumble, your beliefs might shatter, and the person you thought you were might begin to dissolve. Welcome to the hidden side of awakening, one that's rarely talked about but deeply felt. Hey curious minds, welcome to Mindscape, the space where we ask life's deepest questions and explore the inner realms of consciousness, self-discovery, and transformation. Today's episode is for the seekers who've hit a wall, for those who expected peace, but got confusion, who started their journey toward enlightenment, but ended up feeling more lost than ever. If you're questioning everything, feeling isolated, or emotionally overwhelmed, you are not broken, you're awakening. We're going to unpack the often overlooked struggles of spiritual awakening and show you why this darkness is not the end, but the beginning. 1. The death of the ego feels like the death of you. One of the first signs of awakening is ego death. Not literally dying, but the slow unraveling of your identity, your roles, beliefs, attachments. Everything you thought defined you starts to fall away. And that is terrifying. The ego screams for control. It resists change. And when it starts to lose its grip, you may feel like you're falling into a void. 2. Isolation and loneliness. Spiritual growth often disconnects you from your old life. Friends stop relating to you. Conversations feel shallow. Even family may not understand what you're going through. You start to wonder, am I going crazy? Or just waking up? This is the stage where many return to old habits, not because they want to, but because the spiritual path can feel so lonely. 3. Emotional chaos. Purging your pain. Suddenly, you're crying for no reason. Old traumas rise to the surface. Everything feels raw. This isn't regression, it's purging. You're not falling apart. You're finally feeling what's been buried. Awakening forces you to feel everything so you can release it. 4. The dark night of the soul. This isn't a metaphor. It's a deep, painful spiritual depression. A time where you lose meaning, purpose, sometimes even hope. It feels like the universe has gone silent. You might wonder, what's the point of any of this? But this night is a rite of passage, because right after the night comes clarity. 5. Losing interest in the material world. Things that once excited you, status, possessions, even ambition, start to feel empty. You're not lazy or broken. You're just shifting from external validation to internal truth. This stage is uncomfortable because you're still living in the world, but your soul no longer belongs to it. 6. The rebuilding. A new identity emerges. Here's the part no one tells you. After the breakdown comes breakthrough, but not overnight. You slowly begin to rebuild a self that's not based on fear or approval, but truth. You find joy in simplicity, clarity in stillness, strength in surrender. You're not becoming someone new. You're remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. 7. Why? This darkness is actually a gift. The pain of awakening is real, but so is the freedom it brings. You learn to sit with uncertainty, to love without needing, to live without pretending. Awakening isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming real. So if you're in the midst of the storm, keep going. You're not alone. You're not broken. You're just awakening. And sometimes, the greatest light comes from walking through your deepest night. If this video resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments.